welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because we are going to be making a book cover. So I've already done one in white, and using the same products I'm going to do one in black, and this is for my prizes for my Facebook challenges. So what I thought I'd do today is I would come on, make sure we get these right. I would come on and yeah, I would do the black one with you as well. So what I'm going to do, I just need to wash my brush out. So I'm in the middle of doing the first one. So I'm sort of doing these, I'm filling them both together. I'm just going to dry my brush off on there. So I'm using my black gesso for this one. And this is going to need a couple of coats. Although I'm happy just to get one coat down and do my texture and then add my bits on, because then we're going to go over it again anyway. So yeah, so the idea was, what I'd done is on the Facebook group I'd said that if we got more than 15 entries I would do 2 prizes. So because we've got more than 15 entries I am doing 2 prizes. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So and as I was thinking, I couldn't sort of decide what I wanted to do, and then I thought, actually, do you know what, we'll do, I'll make them a book each, because then they can use the book to do drawing in, they can do art journaling, they can write in, they can do what they want. So I thought it would be quite a good prize. So just gonna get plenty of this on and get it all nicely covered. So today I'm using the black 13 Art Gesso. Do not recommend. I miss my Pebeo, which I had, which I absolutely loved. I do have another one to try that was gifted to me, so I think once this one's gone I'll try the other one, but I think I'm just going to go back to my Pebeo black, because this one's quite, considering the white is amazing, this one's quite yeah, it's quite thin, and I liked my other one because you did 1 coat, that was it, you only needed 1 coat, whereas this one you seem to need like 2 or 3, so it's quite a thin one. However, it's got it is thick, so I can run it through my stencil, so I suppose that is a good thing. So right, there's that. Oh, try not to take the bits off. What I'm going to do is I'm coming in with the same stencil. So this is Suspended Circles from our gorgeous Julia, so we're going to use that, and I'm just going to use my gesso for this. So like I say, it is nice thick consistency, so I know that I can get away with it, and this is just to build up the background. So yeah, my first time actually using this gesso through a stencil, so let's see how it fares. Oh, it seems alright. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh, you sort of can, so that's alright. So yeah, it does seem, actually, the more you work with it, the thinner it gets. Oh, I'm pulling that up, which is not a good sign. So okay, because I want quite a bit of texture on that, on the front. Oh, actually that looks really, really nice. So that is the first one, so that's going to be our front page, and then on the back piece, let's do that one. And again, we're going to go quite put quite a bit on. So problem I've got is it's black, so as I'm running it through the stencil, it's sort of trying to see whether or not I have actually got it on. I look like I have. Okay, and then so I need some more because that's just not going through. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm liking that. Right, perfect. Okay, so I'm actually nearly out. I've only done, my Pebeo one lasted me, well, it was the first one I ever bought, actually. So it's lasted me about 3 years. And yeah, this one's lasted 3 projects so far. So I reckon maybe one more project with it and it'll be gone. So definitely not worth it. What am I looking for, guys? Oh, my rag. So I have new rags. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I want to clean off my stencil. I'm going to clear off my desk, and then we're going to come back and we're going to build up our composition of our front and back cover. So I will be back in a second. Okay, so my desk is all clean. This isn't a dry, but we are sticking bits and pieces down, so I'm quite fine with that. Okay, so we're gonna use some of this. So we used some of this in the last on the last one. So the plan is to use the same bits on each cover, but probably have different compositions and use a black and white gesso. So but what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to know who's going to get what I'm going to do is actually parcel these up in the in an envelope. I wrap them up, pop them in an envelope, and then just pop a card in. So I'm not going to know who gets what. So I mean, the people who have won them will have them by the time this video goes up. So right, I'm just going to stick that on there. Now my gel medium does dry clear, so that is fine, but everything is getting a layer of black gesso over the top, so I'm quite fine with that. But it's also good because then I know where I'm sort of going. So I think I'm just gonna do the same and go across. So as you can see, it is still wet, so just in there like that. And then just need to take some bits and make sure that these sort of edge bits are all nice and adhered down. Okay, I'm liking that. So we've sort of kept to the same bit, haven't we? But I really want to use everything up. So I'm wondering whether, oh, we haven't had anything on the back one. So I've got this one little bit left, and I think I'm just going to have that down the bottom. So that is our back cover done. Actually, do you know what? Let's just pop it on here because I think it would be much better. And that's, oh, that's just going to sit on there like that. So it sort of brings it in, ties it into the front cover, but it's only a small amount. So yeah, there's our back cover done, and I've used all that up. How cool is that? Right, okay, let me just wipe my hands. Now we do have these handmade signs, so I definitely want to use them. So I'm just going to stick them on, and I'm not going to really think about where I'm placing these. So but with the other book we had them vertical, so now I've got them horizontal. Okay, so just like that, and then okay, another one, and definitely have one more. I'm thinking actually bringing that one over there. So let's do that. I'm just going to put a little extra gel medium on there, just so that it's raised up a little. So there we go, perfect. Oh, I like these. I'm loving that. Right, and then the other thing that we added on is we added on some letters. So let's do the same with them. So that's what we're going to do. And none of these words or anything are going to make sense because they are broken, but they make amazing backgrounds. So honestly, don't throw anything away because they really do make for really good texture and backgrounds. So I'm just going to put these bits in first. So I'm going to split that one. Oh, liking that. Loving it actually, not just liking it. Right, so now I've got them on, I want to start coming in with our letters. So I'm going to start with all the big ones first. And then what we'll do, now I'm not going to worry about whether they're the right way, whether they're going to be upside down, back to front. They're just some of them will be the right way. Yeah, it really is just for our background. Yeah, I love using letters for my backgrounds. I just think there's something really, really nice about it. Okay, so I want that under there. Oh, isn't this looking awesome? Yeah, I want that one on there. So just using, again, I'm just using my gel medium for these. I think wood glue would probably work with these. Actually, that can now just sit on top of there, so that should work much better. Take off that bit of excess, and then I want something that sort of sits in between them two or on top. Well, that one sort of works, so I like that. So I'm just going to put gel medium at the top and at the bottom, because that's where it's going to join. Yeah, I like that. Let's add some oh, I don't know if you can hear that. Little lady's gone to sleep. She's behind me. Oh, she sounds awesome. She's so cute. So yeah, I'm just going to layer stuff as well. Honestly, we're just creating a background. Hope you're enjoying this. I love mixed media. I definitely don't do it enough. But then I love so many other different crafts as well that, yeah, it's quite hard to do everything all at once, isn't it? Although, if I could, I would. I definitely would. Okay, I'm loving this, guys. I have to admit, this is looking absolutely gorgeous. So again, just in there. Oh, we've got that one the right way around. Just thinking to actually, yeah, I'll have that one up there. So I'm not sure what colour, like what colours we're going to sort of do with these yet. I haven't quite decided. I don't know whether to do sort of steampunk colours, because I want to use the same colours on both of them if I can. Yeah, I'm going to add that on because I like that as well. Yeah, because I want to, like, whatever I use on the white one, which you guys will already know because that video will be going up first. Well, I plan on that video going up first. So yeah, I'm not quite sure sort of what colourway to go, whether to go with metallics or, yeah, so because the white one's going to be easier than the black, definitely, to do. Just need a little bit more in there. I love that. I just love how it's layering, how everything is sort of pulling it in together. I just think that looks fab. So, and like I say, it's all about using what we have as well. I think a lot of the time, you know, we tend not to use. We're so happy just to go out and buy. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love buying new craft supplies, as most of you know. I have arranged on my Facebook group, so by the time this goes up, I think this will be going up halfway through May. I should be halfway through a no spend, which, oh my word, what have I done? But you know what, we're all sort of doing it together. We have a few exceptions, so there's a few things that we're allowed to buy. So there is exceptions. So you know, GMC design products, they're allowed, only because I want to buy loads. So we're allowed to buy GMC design products, and we're allowed to buy our essentials, so things like magazines. Now Angie's going to kill me because she keeps telling me, you keep changing these rules, Dawn, to suit, to suit you. I was like, well, yeah. I need my magazines, guys. So I'll still be getting my magazines, and I'll still be getting my subscription, all my different subscriptions, but you won't have seen any haul videos on my channel, because I promised that I would not put any hauls up, because I will, I've got some stuff due, but they won't arrive until May. So yeah, it literally is going to be unboxings and my magazines, that's it. So you're going to see, and anything that I buy from our lovely Julia. But how can you not buy Julia stuff? So I've allowed that. I've said everybody can buy GMC design stuff. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, like I say, by the time this goes up, it's going to be halfway through May. We're all doing really well, and we haven't all cracked up yet. So we were having a really, really good laugh about it last night, which was so funny. And I think we're all sort of sat now thinking, oh dear, what have we decided to do? So yeah, but I really do need to go on a no spend. I need to start using what I have. I have so many beautiful products. So that's the plan. That's what I'd like to do this month, is actually use what we have and do some serious stash busting. So but I was saying on my group that what I will be doing is making a list of everything that I want to buy ready for June the 1st. So yeah, oh dear, it's terrible, isn't it? I think crafting, there's two hobbies, isn't it? One hobby is buying, and the other hobby is actually making. I'm loving this. I'm just sort of keep adding and adding to it, but I mean, I don't know which one's nicest now. I'm loving them both. How gorgeous is that? I think I am going a bit, oh no, I want that K there. I was going to say, I think I'm going a little bit overboard, but we're looking good, guys. We're looking really good. But yeah, I love, like I say, these little wooden letters that, because I think most of us have bought them one time or another, and you always end up with loads of Z's and U's and all the ones that you can't really use. But actually, they are the most amazing things for your backgrounds in mixed media. So even I've done it on card making as well. I just think there's just something really wonderful about using these. So I'm gonna have to stop, because she says as she's putting more gel medium on another letter. But yeah, I think we're just going overboard now, aren't we? But isn't it looking fabulous? Right, last one. I'm gonna say last one, and I'm gonna grab another one. I can feel it. I can feel it, guys. Sometimes less is more, Dawn, she says. She says, oh, I really want a D on. Should we put a D on and then leave? Yeah, I'm going, oh dear. See, this is when you don't know what you're doing. Right, okay, now I'm going to leave that. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? Yeah, we're leaving it. But I just feel, oh yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm just going to have to put this last one. I honestly, we're definitely leaving it, because the rest of there's no more letters out. They're all back in the pouch. So yeah, we're definitely leaving it. This is the last one, I do promise. Right, okay, now that one's on, I think the last thing to do, well, there's two things left to do that we added to the first one. So we added some micro beads, so I definitely want to add some of them in. And this is actually nearly empty, which is really cool. So what I'm going to do, I've just got a paintbrush here that it's the one that I use for that. I'm just going to grab some gel medium, and in some of these areas I'm just going to put a load on, and then I'm going to come into the pot and pick up those seed beads. I'm going to try and get quite a few on. I do have, not seed beads, sorry, micro beads. I do have more that I can get out to use if I don't have enough, because I used quite a bit on the other one. So I'm going to try and get all these beads off my brush first, because it goes into my gel medium and that sort of winds me up a little. Okay, so I want some on there. Oh, don't move, please don't move. So just a little bit more, and then again just going to pop all those on there. So actually I think this should be just the right amount, and then I think I want some up here, so I'm just going to have it in 3 spots I think on this one. So, and then yeah, we've got just enough in here. Oh, that's really cool. So just getting all of the beads out, because you know what, why not use them? That feels really good actually, to use them up. Now I'm going to put water straight into this, because we've just put gel medium in, so then I can use this tub for something else. So, oh, gorgeous. Right, let's fill this with water. I'm just going to spray it in because why not? And I'm going to pop the lid on, and then I'll pop that in to be washed up so that we can reuse the pot. So, like I said, I've only done that because we've got gel medium in it. Very last thing, so this is the last thing that we're going to do to it before leaving it to dry overnight, and that is we're going to add our little circles on. So I'm going to use my embellishment one, because I found that was the easiest way to do it with my with the white one. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting dots here, there and everywhere. So I'm just, that feels like it's not going to stick very well, so let's pop some extra bits on. Okay, so let's add these ones on, and then let's go from there. So I find it easy just to add a big loads of dots on, and then just because it's random then, whereas I think sometimes we can think a little bit too much about placement and what we're doing, whereas with that one's got a little micro bead. Get out of it. Right, there we go. I think we can think a little bit too much about placement, so if you do like one at a time, you're just not going to, yeah, it can take you a bit longer, whereas if you just go for it and just add a load of little dots, and then don't even think about which ones you're picking up either, and just do it, you'll find that you get a really nice look. So yeah, right, how many have we got left? Because I really want to use all of these up. Whether or not it'll look good or not, I don't know, but that's the thing, you never know until you try, guys. Do you? Never ever know. Right, okay, let's try all of those. The other thing that you can use if you don't want to use something like this, the other thing that I probably would have brought in was just some glass cabochons, some clear glass cabochons, because I think they would have been quite nice to use. So yeah, oh, we're nearly done actually. I was going to say, I'm absolutely positive I've got one more. Do I have one more? Yes, I do. Look at that, guys. That was meant to be, wasn't it? Oh, we do have one pearl. Should we pop that pearl in there? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's use it instead of it just like getting lost on the floor. Okay, so that is that. I've actually got the white one next to me because, like I said, I'm doing both videos together. They're just going to come up at different times. But look at that. I mean, they're both using exactly the same products, except it's all in different ways. Like, we've done it in different sort of composition. So the little handmade signs are going vertical on this one, whereas this one they're going horizontal. And just by doing that, everything just changes. But I'm so excited, so excited. So I'm leaving both of these now to dry overnight, so that, yeah, and then when I come back they will be painted. So I am going to paint these up. I've just realised, actually, no, that's the front, that's the back, so that's up at the top. Yeah, okay, that's not what I wanted, but it doesn't matter, it's all fine by the time it's all painted black. So yeah, so when I come back this will be all black, so because I'll do that off camera. You've seen me paint black millions of times. If you haven't, it literally is just going over with my gesso, making sure everything has got a really good coat on it, and it just means that it is ready to start putting our colour on. So that's it, right? I'm gone. I'll be back in a, well, for you it'll be a second, for me it'll be overnight. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. This is all dry, all nicely painted and looking fab. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use the gloss sprays. So if you saw the first one, you will have seen that we were using the gloss sprays, and I'm coming in with fuchsia, magenta, eggplant and my white. So these are the colours that I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do, because I'm just going to spray these, I'm going to use my fuchsia, I think, first. I can't remember which one I used actually on the other one, but yeah, I'm going to use the fuchsia first, and we're going to just, and this is going to look different because to the white one, because we are doing it on black. So that nozzle seems to be not very good, so that needs cleaning. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do both together, and then once and I'm just going to spray it on the paint, and then I'm going to leave them to do their thing. So they're going to dry themselves. I'm going to bring in the brighter pink. So this is magenta. I would say it was more bright pink, but yeah, I mean, how gorgeous is that looking? So again, that's mainly down the centre, and I'm making sure to wipe the nozzle on there. I'm then going to come in with my white, so I want to add some white into this, and it's not spraying properly, but I'm so glad, because I mean, to me that just looks gorgeous. So you're probably thinking, what are you doing? But trust me, this is going to look amazing. Well, I think it's going to look amazing. So there's that, and then the last one that I want to come in with is my eggplant. So I'm just going to spray a nice misting over the top, because this one is a nice little mister one. There we go. And I'm just going to leave them to do their thing. So I'm going to leave them to dry, because it is better with the gloss sprays to leave them to dry naturally, because you get a truer picture of what well, it just the way it forms cells and other things. So this one's sort of puddling, but that's just because this is warped. But I think, do you know, I think it's going to look lovely. It's already looking completely different to the white one, so yeah, exciting. So when this is all dry perfectly, I will be back, and you won't be able to see it very well on camera because I've got the box and the lights over. The colour's not very true, but as soon as they're dry, we'll see what they look like. So yeah, I'll be back once they're dry. Okay, so I'm back. Oh my word, how gorgeous do these look? Oh, it looks amazing. It really does look amazing. I don't know if that is still, I think that is slightly wet still, but it was really pulled up. But how gorgeous have they turned out? So much different to how the white one turned out. So I've just realised I've left everything on my desk because I've just finished the white one off. So if you guys have seen the white one video, yeah, I'm filming them both together. So I've still got all the flowers out. Let me just put them quickly away because we don't need them. Okay, Right, I'll put them ones away in a moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is we need to pop some pink card on. Now, I already had some out, which you will have seen in the first video. However, to me, it's not the right pink now. And I'm thinking, oh, that bright pink. We're going to go with this bright pink. So I'm going to get 2 out just in case I need it. I'm going to put these ones away. It's just not the right shade. So in my little box, if we can get it in, there we go. Oh, let's pop that away if it will. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half because we're going to stick this onto the back of these. So I'm going to do 5 pieces, 5, and yeah, we need 2 pieces. So 5 7/8. So that's what we're cutting the paper down to. So, okay. Right. And then I'm going to turn these over. Oh, that's fine. I thought I'd broken it then. I just hate that. Oh, I need to put that in water, otherwise that is going to end up. Yeah, let me just go and put these in my sink. Nearly lost another paintbrush then. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to stick, I'm just using my art glitter glue. This is really good, this stuff. It sticks more or less straight away, which is fab. So that's why I'm using it. And need to make sure I've got plenty on. Oh, just like that. And then you need to make sure that we've got in between the holes as well, because we are taking those holes out and you don't want it to sort of lift in between there, because that paper will just come away, and it is on the hinge bit. So so then what I'm going to do is we're just going to pop that on like so. Okay, right, push that down, make sure that it's nice and adhered. And then leave that for a moment to dry, and then I'm going to grab this one and let's do the same to that. Yeah, so I think that is still slightly wet, but that's okay because we're not really doing anything. I was thinking of dry brushing these, but you know, I don't know if I want to. I really like the colours as they are, but I know that I said whatever I do with the white one we'll do with the black one, so oh, now I'm not sure if I want to. So, but then it would have to be with black gesso, wouldn't it? Technically. So, yeah, we don't need to. It's fine. We're not bringing white gesso in because this one's black gesso, so we don't need to do it. So that's got me out of that. Okay. So stick that down. Oh, look at that. How gorgeous is that back? Oh, it's just absolutely beautiful. I really, really love it. Right, and then what we're going to do, I'm just going to go, actually, first of all, we're going to trim this down because that's too big. So, like so. Then, I'm just going to go down the whole of this edge, and we are going to put holes in. So these were actually square holes. I know you can get actually binding punches, can't you, that'll do like the squares and stuff, but yeah, I think one day I might have to invest, because I have to admit this is hard on my hands, and normally I could get my husband to do it, because I do have to use both hands sometimes, but oh, gorgeous. So, and then when we've done this, because I'm not doing any dry brushing on it at all, really all we're going to be doing is adding on the flowers, the same flowers that we added on for the white one, and adding on our sentiment, which the sentiment has changed. We are now putting on friends instead of the other words. So I just thought it was much nicer. So yeah. So now, oh, don't get stuck. There we go. because there is glue. So yeah, okay. So this really could be done by somebody else. No, it's not too bad actually. Once you get going, it's actually not as bad as what I think like it normally is. The back page is, it's like you're cutting through all the layers, but with your front page, because you've already done it, it's just a matter of lining up your circle. And this is just a really cheap punch off eBay. I think this costs like 99p, so it really was cheap. It's from, if I remember rightly, it's from China, so not expensive at all. And you know what, it's been fab. Right, I'm just going to trim down because this is hanging over just ever so slightly, and I'm not liking it because that means that it can lift off, and we don't want that to happen either. Okay, so it doesn't look the neatest, does it? There we go. Right, much better, much better. Right, so now I'm going to bring my book back in, and I'm just going to open up a few of these, and we're going to pop our front cover on. So it's just getting it in and sliding it on. So that's the cover done, so that's on, and then we want our back page on. So always do your back page, so that it's facing the front page, otherwise you'll get it on wrong. Okay, and then it's just a matter of just squeezing these back shut again, like so. So like, okay, my hands, right, there we go. And then there's our book. So absolutely gorgeous, loving how it's looking. Like I say, I really don't want to do any dry brushing or anything, and I don't think we need to. I mean, I think that's just absolutely beautiful as is. So what I'm going to do is, let's wipe my glue off. I'm just going to pop my little cap on. That does work, it's just I chose not to use it. And pop that in so that we don't clog up. There we go, my lovely little angel I got off our lovely Christine. Right, so what I'm going to do is, in this pot I have all of the flowers that I'm allowed to use on our piece. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to sort of play around, have a look to see where things go. Normally with books and little flowers and stuff, yeah, I find them quite easy to sort of put together. I just love, yeah, how they look. And then see, I'm thinking that one doesn't go, but it went lovely on the other one. But we used it on the white one, so we've got to use it on this one. Now I definitely know that we didn't use the, right, do you know what, I'm liking that, so let's just commit and let's stick them down. Oh, same thing happened on the other one. The glue guns really sort of, yeah, right. Oh, thank goodness for that. I managed to get it off again. It did it to the first one, so as I was using my glue gun, it dripped down over the over my cover. So let's hope that it doesn't do it again. Okay, and then on this one, oh, I do need another glue stick in. Okay, so I'm liking that. Now I do have my friends here, and I think that's definitely going to go on the bottom there. I like that a lot, so I think that's where that's going to stay. I'm just going to pop that on there, and then it's now more or less popping in, oh, the flowers, just to fill up any gaps really. Yeah, I think so. but they're more or less the same style. I think I've gone the other, yeah, I've gone the other way, so we've got that way on the other one. So I'm loving that we're opposites, but I'm just following my composition. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. Now I am thinking I don't want as many on because I don't want to hide as much. Quite liking that. Really liking it. Okay. There's that bit. That one's stuck down. I think I've got one more little one. Yeah, let's put that there. And you know what? I'm not going to add any more because I really don't feel like it needs any more. I hope you guys agree with me. Oh, loving it. And then, do we want any gold? Oh, see, I don't think I want any gold. Oh, that one's nice. Just make these smaller. Make them small. Yeah. So let's do a couple of gold leaves, I think. Yeah. I'm liking that. So okay. About, yeah, I like that too. You've got to have a bit of sparkle, haven't you? Right, I'm quite glad that we've kept some of these back because I am going to pop another one just in there. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Lady, oh, do you know that dog is going to be in so much trouble? It's ridiculous because she's just gone and pinched something again. Oh, honestly, I'm so nearly finished as well, and once I'm finished she can have my undivided attention. But no, the lady wants to do everything her way. Unbelievable. So I'm going to have to go and chase after her, aren't I? I don't even know what she's got. That's the really bad thing about it. I don't know what she has. Right. Yeah, I want one more just in there. So, okay. I'll just lift this up and pop. Yeah, there. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, it's... Lady? Lady, come here. What's this? Come here. She's got a flower. She has a flower. Right, okay. I'll be back in a second. Right, I'm back. Honestly, she is a little nightmare. So, I don't know if you can see little teeth marks in the flower. So, Lucy, by the sounds of it, is coming down to save the day. To sort her out. I wouldn't care. I was saying, literally, this is the last video of the day today. Yeah, and little git bag wants to do... There she is again. Wants to do what she wants to do. Okay, she's actually in the garden with my daughter, so if you can hear the barking, I will apologise. My daughter's just shut the door, so yeah, hopefully it won't be too loud. Right, I'm just using my spatula just for this. Okay, let me just... a bit too much on there. Right, and then what I'm going to do is it's just going to sit along there. Now, that does not feel as though it is stuck on very well because it is bumpy underneath. However, if I leave that now, which I will be, when I come back to it in a few hours, that will be solid. So I know that that's not going to come up. But how gorgeous is that book cover? Oh my goodness me. Because we've used the same stuff. They are both completely... like honestly different. So let me just unplug my glue gun, because always unplug your glue gun. They can cause fires, and yeah, I have been quite naughty in the past. I've left it in, so now when I use my glue gun, if I know that I'm finished, I try and unplug it straight away. So let me get rid of all of these bits, because you don't want to see a messy table, do you, when you see my book? So pop them in there. So there's the black one and there's the white one. How cool are them? So we've used exactly the same products on both of them, but yet they've both turned out completely different. And all we've done, we have literally just chosen this. All we've done is we've used black gesso with this one, and we've used white gesso with this one. That is it. That is all we have done. And I just think that is absolutely fab. Don't you guys? It really is, isn't it? Oh, I have these. I'm thinking whether to put some glitter or something. I think we had enough, but that looks like a really nice colour. So what's this? This one's Candy Kisses, and this is a glitter accent. So as a last touch, let's add some little sparkly dots. So just as our last touch. So this won't be on the video where we did the white one. So this is literally getting added in now, only because I've just thought of it. But yeah, but how gorgeous are these? Oh, do you know what? I really, really like them. I can't believe how different they are compared to each other. Even though we've used exactly the same products. So I'm going to go around this one as well, and we're going to pop on some glitter accents with this one. I just think it'll just add that little something else. My hands are shaking, which doesn't help. So I'm not going to know. So the plan is these are going to be my prizes for this month's challenge. Well, April's challenge. So it'll be a different challenge this month. In May, so you'll have to check out the page to see what it is. It's normally in the announcements bit at the top of the page, so do check it out there. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love them. How cool are these? I don't even know which one's my favourite. Oh, really nice. Anyway, so I'm not going to know who's going to get which one, and the reason why I'm not going to know is because I'm going, once these have dried, I'm going to wrap them up. I'm going to pop them in the envelope. They're going to be in identical envelopes. They're going to be wrapped up identically, and when I've drawn out the winners, I will just write out a card, and I'll put the cards in the envelope, so it'll be a surprise to see who gets which. So, and I think it's fair that way as well, because then there's no preference. So, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed these two videos. So we've finished off the black one today. The white one, if you want to go back, have a look at my other videos. You should find it in there. But yeah, we've more or less done the same sort of, so on this one we've gone this way, on this one we've gone this way, the friends is at the bottom on this one, the friends is at the top on this one. So yeah, we've sort of gone back to front on each, but aren't they gorgeous? And then not only is the front looking, I've got to be really careful, looking gorgeous, but look at the backs. So there's that one. And we haven't done anything much to the backs. Just beautiful. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hopefully we'll see you again in another video very, very soon. But until then, it's bye from Lucy. Bye. And bye for me. Bye.